don't even know if that's going. YouTube says it's live. What's up, YouTube? And I'm checking right now to make sure that everything is set up. LinkedIn is up too. All right, there we go. That's what I want to see. So here's the deal with this conversation. This one we're talking about, I titled it Business to Weather. And to weather the storm, basically. And essentially, I want to give you guys the action point. You know that there's always an action point here. Hey, if you don't know what this is, you already know what this is, right? This is the playlist. You should already know what this is because you know what this is. All right, so this is the playlist with business. We're talking business, says it across the top. And let's get past that because it's all based off Peter Drucker's The Daily Drucker. Okay, so let's discuss this for a second. Let me click that link because I don't even know if that's doing what it's supposed to do. So here's the deal, right? You have the butterfly effect was the example that Peter Drucker gave. So interesting. And he's talking about, you know, the saying of the butterfly flapping its wings in the Amazon jungle and the weather is felt in Chicago, right? That's kind of the example, as ridiculous as it may sound, that he gives. What are we trying again here? Come on here, LinkedIn. Don't try again. Get that going. All right. So what am I saying on top of that? Here's what I'm saying, right? First of all, as much as that's a theory, I don't like that theory. The weather is 100% unpredictable. And so knowing that it's unpredictable, right? So is business to an extent. So is weather to an extent. I mean, you can look up in the sky when you see gray coming from a distance and the wind is traveling in your direction. 9 times out of 10, it's probably going to rain soon, right? So you can predict that, right? It's not like it happens spontaneously out of nowhere. That's different. That's a tornado. And even that has weather circumstances that you can pretty much know that a tornado is about to touch down, right? So in business, if you get a tornado, it's almost a shame on you, just like a real tornado, because here's why, right? In business, if the circumstances have led up to be so detrimental like that of the results of a tornado and you haven't been paying attention, man, are you in for it. And it's going to be a reckoning you'll never forget. There's your tornado. So in business, really, you should be paying attention. You pay attention to your books. You pay attention to the results of your accounts payable and accounts receivable, money going in, money going out, right? Your profit margins, right? Your net operating income for the business, your gross coming in, right? All these things are important. How you justify your expenses, right? Valuating, it's just, man, we could go on and on about that kind of conversation. However, these things are predictable when it comes to numbers if you pay attention on a scheduled basis that allows you to make corrections before it becomes a problem, right? So the example that he gave, it's not so much. But I want to give you the action point because the action point I feel like was an argument worth having. And here's the argument that he gives. He says, action point, identify the long-term phenomena affecting your organization. How will these affect your organization in both the short term and the long term? The phenomena being that of the butterfly effect, right? So the short term and the long term and how those will affect your business. I can't help you there because I don't have all those answers. I'm a student just like you guys. Thank you.